Like,
We're live now or were we live?
No, we're live now.
Now.
Audio is always.
no, I was only listening because both of us happened to be going for
Steal the mic before you speak.
My apologies. I'm saying I was only caught off guard because I'm going for a sip of tea, you're going for a sip of coffee, and I'm like,
That's okay.
Yeah.
Better than the
Other things.
legit drinks that we're sipping.
Make sure.
Correct.
Well, interesting, Mug, is did you happen to
No.
spend some
no.
time at the university?
Sister-in-law. I didn't study that much.
You could have gone there for a lecture, maybe.
Yeah.
I had hopes. I still have hope, let's say. Chalo.
You want to go get back to studies?
I don't mind.
Sure.
No, not a chance. I could not go through that grind again.
But 1
I
year.
agree.
Nothing to, like not a 2-year course or something. 1 year. I don't mind.
Breaking news is game called off.
Yeah.
So now you get both of these teams will be getting a point each. So the chaos of the points table is going to be crazy now. That 1 point could either make these teams or break these teams. You don't really know.
Could it happen in the second game as well?
Potentially. I mean, there is a rain threat
Two
in
teams
Mohali
now on
too.
the points table which will have odd number of points. Otherwise, you're only talking even numbers. Now you're talking odd numbers as well. And you don't know if 2 becomes 4 because in this match as well, there is a bit of a rain forecast. Because here up north, like we told you earlier, there are a few states that have been told to experience some rains over the next couple of days as well.
We're right in the center, by the way, of Lucknow and Mohali.
Yeah.
Right in the center. And it's raining here. So it rained in Lucknow.
It'll also then rain in
Yeah.
Mohali.
My score predictions haven't been great, but my match prediction that this match will not happen because of rain has come true. I don't know about Mohali as much, though it's cloudy there. But it's a different state, you see.
But I did a little bit of
Ah.
research. I googled.
After you were beaten hollow by Gargi in geography in the.
Yeah. I said,
So I
no.
better be
I said,
prepared.
at least I should know what time, what weather is expected. As it is geography, I hated in school. Could never.
Plus, we don't have the resident expert of weather.
Also, his predictions sometimes go.
Weatherman.
No, weatherman sometimes gets it very horribly wrong. Also, he's like the weatherman of old.
So go exactly the opposite. Yeah, in those days, in
What was the joke?
Doordarshan days, whatever the weather report was, exact opposite would happen.
He's like the British weatherman, let's say. They'll say it'll rain and that day it'll be this thing. Of course, in Britain, you always carry an umbrella. That's a different matter.
No, but now it's changed. Huh?
Yeah.
Those days in India also, weather prediction completely wrong. Now, in fact, the weather system becomes so good, it even like by the hour they can tell you.
And nowadays the radars, I think, are much improved.
Yeah.
And nowadays you can't crack those IMD jokes and all that, IMD always gets it wrong with something. Now
By
you
the way,
can't.
what were you saying? I forgot.
Yeah, so I was checking the hour breakdown, and there was rain later in the day, as in around this time. Now again, it may or may not turn up, but it was supposed to be in the evening time that things would get cloudy at Mohali.
Oh.
So there is a threat.
It reminds me of the match that we had gone to see. It did get windy and there was a
Around
bit of a
this
dust
time.
storm there as well after just in the closing stages of the match.
Okay, so there is some update from a local in Mohali, which says that it's a bright and sunny Mohali. Okay, it's typically hot, humid summer day there. There was morning rain, yes, but that lasted a couple of hours. Right now, no cloud cover, so expect a full game. That's the local news from Mohali itself.
So I guess that's a win for all the MI and Punjab fans.
That's
Win?
good for us also.
Yeah, we'll get to do so.
I don't know whether it's a win because one team will lose, so.
True, but
So-
whoever is in that stadium will go home satisfied, at least that they got to watch the match.
Stadium guys. Otherwise, the other team might say, I wish Rainy aata 1 point, the one who loses, right? Like, who do you think would be saying that right now in the game between Lucknow and Chennai?
Neither actually. Lucknow, Chennai. Actually, definitely neither. I think both of them would have wanted to get to that 12-point mark, get into the second spot, because at this point, if you start solidifying yourself in that top 2, at least you know.
With the way the inning panned out, think one team would be happier that we got 1 point, or no, or both fancied their chances.
No, I think that if they were chasing 120 odd, even 130, because again they had 4
Yeah,
balls.
assuming 127 in 19.
No, I think it would have been tricky. For sure.
Yeah.
The ball was turning. It was turning. Jadeja's that ball.
So
to get
Chennai happier?
No, again, I don't think so.
I was initially thinking that because of the effort that Chennai had put in, maybe they would have, somehow crawled to a win. Wouldn't have been an easy win on this track. But right now, I think both teams will be very happy with the point here.
I think Chennai would be more disappointed. Because I know that it's a low scoring pitch and it's turning and all of that. But remember what we discussed with Lucknow also, both chases, that those are games they should have won. As in, they are the ones that shot themselves in the foot. And they should have won those 2 games. They didn't. And you expect that out of Lucknow, the way they've been batting. I doubt Chennai would have done that mistake. Could have, again, as I said, I'm not saying overwhelmingly they were favourites. But I think Chennai would have fancied themselves after restricting them at 127 or to chase in 19. No matter how bad the pitch, they would have fancied their chances. I think Chennai would be slightly more disappointed right now. That I wish the game would have gone. It would have given us a good chance to take 2 points from here. There would have been a chance that they lost, but I'm saying better chance of them winning than losing. So they'd be slightly more
Fair to
disappointed.
say Chennai's losing streak is now over.
Lucknow also.
But Chennai's was much longer.
2 games, not
Three for Chennai, I think.
3 or 2?
2.
Chennai.
2, I think.
2. It was in danger of becoming 3, I think. Yeah.
No, 2.
Two.
2 games. Same Lucknow also. Oh no, Lucknow won.
Not beaten Punjab.
No, so it was 2 games at home that they'd lost.
Yes.
Back to back. Yeah, when they went to Punjab, they won because of a good batting wicket. It's a good batting wicket today. If we're getting a full game, that means a lot of runs. Mumbai has a power-packed batting lineup. It's the bowling that they've been struggling with. The batting's been good. So for Punjab, they've enjoyed home conditions and they play that aggressive brand of cricket. So that's going to be interesting. Latest news, Mumbai have won the toss and have decided to bowl.
I don't
I'm
think
not
that's a
surprised.
Good batting track, you want to know what it is you're chasing.
Yeah. And again, Mumbai, I think I've said it multiple times, and I think this is going to be their thing going forward. Let us know what's to be chased. They finally have their batting firing now, and that is what is going to suit them. Setting up totals, no. Chasing, yes, I think that's what they really want to do right now.
Also, I think Mumbai's batting is their stronger suit. So
Yes.
they were like, well, that is something that is in our control. Okay, big total, we'll chase it down. But batting first, we don't know whether we have the bowling firepower to then
Defend it.
to defend. The Punjab team's out. I can't see any change as of now.
Yes,
Barar.
I think Ravada is out.
Yes. And Harpreet Barar's come in. He was not there the last
Dhawan's
game.
also starting today.
But this is their
Bowling.
Oh, no, this is a batting.
11.
This is the. Oh yeah, this is their batting 11. Yeah.
Yep.
Darcy Short is back, and Ellis is on the bench, and I'm pretty sure would probably come on as a option then. because
Matthew Short.
Sorry, Matthew.
Short. Yeah.
I mixed up the 2 shots.
Yeah.
No, but their 4 foreigners are there, so he can't come in.
Who else?
Ellis can't
So
come.
you've got Livingston, you've got Short, you've got Karn, and
Yeah, that's it.
that's it.
That's
3.
It. 3. Short is there for
3.
And if they've also kept Raza, but I doubt he'd come in at this point, would be told.
So Ellis, no, but Ellis would have been started.
That's actually a very interesting team. They've got Sikandar Raza and Nathan Ellis both. And the substitutes. One thing is for sure that their sub is going to be Farna.
Yeah.
Right, that's why they're playing 3. Which means Atharve Taide is having a decent IPL. He's out. And he can't now come in.
Yeah.
He can't come into the playing 11. Lots of changes for Punjab. That's what they do. They won their last game, didn't they?
Yeah, both teams.
Who's the hero for that match, by the way? Sikandar Raza.
Yeah.
Both
And
teams
Raza's
chased
not gonna start
200,
now.
by the way.
No, he may still come in.
I doubt again if they're batting first, aren't they?
Yeah.
Then no. His bowling isn't that great. Also, that you're bringing him as a bowling option.
But maybe you do want to keep that. I'm just
No,
saying.
I think what they're gonna do is
Prab Simran could go out and then you will probably impact sub Raza in. With the bat, he can give you runs, and then of course he'll be a bowling
I'll tell
option
you why.
too.
I'll tell you why. No, I think why they've kept both. If the batting goes decently fine, plan A, then you don't need a Raza, right?
They did shot.
Yeah, but if they have a batting collapse, then Raza comes in, and then they make do with one less Ellis, and then
Yeah.
Raza then comes in as a bowler. I think that's why they've kept him. See, their plan A is going to be Raza doesn't need to come in. Plan A is Ellis comes in. Simple as that. But they've just kept that leeway in case there is a bit of a batting collapse. They get Raza. Pretty surprising changes for Punjab Kings, and this is what they do. This is what we were talking about. Not just changing in terms of their squad when they have these big auctions and all, and which is why you keep talking about. It's also their 11s what they keep changing on and off, even when they're doing well, which is surprising. And sometimes you change based on conditions or matchups and various other things. I don't see any of that. I'm surprised.
Yeah, good.
No, I'm saying it makes no sense because I think there are two teams who shoot themselves in the foot like this. There's Punjab Kings and there's Kolkata. Both teams will make wholesale changes which make no sense to anyone but the people making the changes. And in Punjab's case, it makes even less sense because they're coming off a win. Yeah. Why fix something that's not broken?
Exactly. And that too when they successfully chase more than 200.
Yeah.
Why would you then change that winning combination, that too on a track which does promise to give you runs?
Yeah. By the way, Shikhar Dhawan mentioned that they would have bowled first too. The wickets is looking good for chasing. It's not dry. Also because as we mentioned, there's a bit of rain around that happened in Mohali. Now it's clear. So they would have done that too, which means Rohit Sharma has called it correct. But he's okay, saying we'll put up a big total and then hope that that's good enough for them to win. So shot comes in, Rabada is out. To be fair, I mean, if you talk about that particular change, Rabada didn't have the best of IPL so far. So him going out, I'm not surprised.
But the batting order rejig, I don't know. You're persisting with a Prab Simran who's blown hot and cold. I mean, he's been good. He's been good. But then he also got found out in the middle. So you were compelled to bring in a Sarvataide. He's done well. And now he's on the bench. And no way he's getting a match now. So, I don't know.
We don't know whether he gets a match now or not.
Not
this match.
Not today. Not today.
You're
But
just
again,
talking about today.
He was probably always on.
Today, though, no chance.
Yeah.
He's always on limited time. Maybe you knew once Shikhar was back. Maybe.
No, but he played after that.
No, he was playing in the middle order.
But then they got those couple of wins, and then he was instrumental there. But then last match, did he play?
Yeah.
He did.
He did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just beats me. Also, again, they've gone back to Dhawan. That is also because I guess Sikandar Raza is out, and so they had to, unless they feel that they need a seam bowling all-rounder rather than a spin bowling all-rounder, and so I think that's the swap that they've done with Sikandar Raza and Dhawan. But then that allowed them to get that foreigner in, and so if that foreign player comes in, which is short, I guess between Atharva and Short, you'd go for the more experienced one, I'm guessing.
But I still don't know, why it doesn't make much sense because even with Short, you're theoretically batting him one drop.
Yeah.
If a Punjab don't lose an early wicket, Short in the middle overs will be targeted by the spinners. Every match pretty much he's been targeted by a spinner. So it just makes no sense. I don't understand. I think Punjab have the personnel, but the same problem which plagued them when they had KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal and Chris Gale is now happening here. You're playing three openers at the top of your order despite the fact that you don't need to.
Yeah.
It's just muddle order transfers to them now.
I mean, it's quite puzzling. Compare it to or in contrast with CSK, someone like Mumbai Indians who are not doing well with the squad, but they stuck with it. And then that's the exact same combination that worked for them later in the tournament. I don't know.
Yeah,
why
Punjab ends up doing it.
Yeah.
Let me know, Anurag, when the Punjab 11 is ready. We'll take that first because they are batting. But as I said, pretty surprising that they're making that changes, or maybe not surprising.
It's not. It is in the DNA of Punjab.
No, it's surprising for us, who didn't expect those changes to.
It was working. The squad was finally working for them, and then they ended up changing it.
No, unless again, as I said, because Shikhar points out that it's a dry track, not a dry track. And so they thought that maybe a seam bowling all round. Okay, let's look at that 11. So their batting order, Prab Simran, I think he's had a decent season, so I wouldn't change it. Shikhar's been back now for a few games. Matthew Short comes in. which will make their battering stronger. And I think because he was available, as I said, I'll tell you why Atharva has gone out. So you were definitely going to play your 4 foreigners, right? Now your one foreigner was Sikandar Raza, who won you the game last time, but his batting is not out and out sort of a game winner for you. It's because he has that ability with the ball. But maybe this pitch is not that helpful for spinners, which is why I thought he needed someone like a Rishi Dhawan. I think now it's again based on the conditions, also a big scoring ground. So once Rishi Dhawan comes in, he fulfills that position with Sikandar Raza as that all-rounder. As soon as that happens, it frees up that one foreigner slot. And so that's why then between Short and Taide they had to make a call. They've obviously gone for the for a foreigner. I mean, a more accomplished batsman in that sense. So I think that's why Taide is a bit unlucky to miss out. But Livingston at 4, then Jitesh Sharma, who's now really come into his own at number 5. Karan also had a couple of good knocks with the bat. Shah Rukh Khan chipping in a few games at number 7. Barar can bat, so can Rishi Dhawan. I mean, the batting first, their batting order is, talk about a power pack batting order, until number 9. That's a heavy duty batting order. Heavy duty batting order. The subs, as we said, 90% I'm sure it's Ellis that's coming in. Right? Whoever between I think Prabh Simran or anyone goes out.
Prabh Simran most likely will be the one going out.
Yeah. And Nathan Ellis comes in. That's the sub that they're going to be. It's looking good. Let's look at their bowling options that they've got. So Nathan Ellis comes in. Arshdeep is there. They got Rishi Dhawan now with the seam bowling option and Sam Curran. So there are 4 seamers that they have. And then they've got spinner in Rahul Chahar and Harpreet Brar.
That bowling doesn't inspire much confidence in me. It doesn't.
There is Livingston as well.
Yeah.
And he also has been bowling poorly, by the way.
See, that's what I'm saying. Because this may not be a very spin-friendly track and they have 3 spin bowling options, that's why it made sense to put Sikandar Raza out. And once he goes out, then you can fit it. And so frees up that spot, right? That's why Short comes in.
Fair, but I think you could have still had you could have still had Raza in place of Short, because one, if you're going purely on roll, Raza is a middle order bat. Short is not.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that they're thinking big scoring ground, go for 200 plus.
I mean, sure, I get the logic.
Raza is not your out and out blaster.
Power hitter, yeah. He's an accumulator.
He's an accumulator, yeah.
So I'm saying, they're saying, I think this is going to be their approach, that everyone who goes in just attacks.
Yeah, that's fair.
So no need for any anchor. If there is an anchor anyway, the captain's going to do that.
Yeah, he'll be the one anchor, I think.
So everyone else needs to keep attacking. That's the kind of message that will go out. And no problem if you keep losing wickets, because we've got dashes till number 9 actually.
Yeah, but again, I said that bowling, even with an Ellis coming in, the spinners, by the way, need to really step up. Neither Rahul Chahar nor Brar have really impressed in that regard. In fact, Brar, I think since last year, has been someone who the opposition will more often than not target. Rahul Chahar not really been among the wickets.
Livingston
also has been getting tonked. So again, their spinners don't, I think.
But then they have 4 fast bowlers to get at least, the full quota, barring that. Maybe they get the spinners to do this 1 quota of 4.
Yeah, I think, it'll be the spinners will be sharing overs.
Yeah.
Because then it's the seamers.
Then it's not that bad.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, again, Sam Curran, I think, has been better with the bat than he's been with the ball in recent games.
But he'll still get his overs.
Yeah, of course he'll get his overs. That goes without saying.
You paid 18 crores, right? So
exactly. The most expensive player in the history of the IPL.
You have to do Vasuli.
Yeah.
Paid him that much. He has to bowl.
Bowl 4 overs. Batter number 5.
Last match, CSK match, he was decent.
No, I'm saying he's been better with the bat than he's been with the ball this year.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. Okay, let us move to the Mumbai team. The team that will be bowling first. So their batting line. I mean, the first thing that you notice when you look at both the teams, batting heavy sides, bowling weak sides going up against each other. So pretty similar teams in that regard. So their batting lineup, though I'd say in terms of form, Punjab's top order more in form than Mumbai Indians, with Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan not in great form. Cameron Green's been good. He's now He didn't start off really well in the IPL. Now it's come good. Tilak Verma is their star batter, no doubt. Tim David's now their star too. Then they got Nehal Vadera, and then you got Jofra Archer, Piyush Chawla, Kumar Karthikeyan, Akash Madwal.
Yeah, he's coming in place of Riley Meredith.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing Chris Jordan still not reached.
Even if he has, I mean, would they need that option? Chris Jordan also, by the way, in the IPL, never been...
Yeah. But in T20 is good. International.
T20, even in leagues around the world, by the way. He's done it everywhere except India.
Yeah. And against India in T20 eyes.
Oh yeah, of course. All consistently that one thorn in the side.
Yeah, he does well. Just I don't know what happens when he comes to the IPL. So Akash Madwal, that's interesting. And Arshad Khan, so still no place for Arjun Tendulkar.
Not even on the bench. In fact, their impact sub is pretty simple. Sky comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suryakumar Yadav. That's actually interesting because he's a great fielder. Yeah.
Pretty safe catcher.
Maybe they want a better bowler more than they want a better.
No, I'm saying between.
They actually could have kept Tilak Verma on the bench.
Or a Nehal Vadera.
True.
Yeah, that's what
Because
I'm saying.
Vadera, they're not bowling Vadera much anyway.
Exactly.
Even though Vadera is a decent bowling option.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would have been there, but nice to see them now persisting with Kumar Karthikeyan. They were very unfair to him. Started off with him and then dropped him. So he's there. But yeah, the impact sounds pretty simple. Suryakumar Yadav comes in and out goes one of the bowlers, Arshad Khan or Akash.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think MI2 are only playing 3 foreigners.
There's Cameron Green
Yeah.
and there's Tim David
And Jofra Archer.
and Jofra Archer.
So actually, they could bring on maybe a baby AB or a Tristan Stubbs as well.
No, but how does Sky not play?
I know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. In theory, they've left that door open.
Unless, no, but Sky also can't be injured because he won't be in the
He
side.
won't put in the subs then. He's not the captain that you have to name on the subs and bring him
In
on.
fact, there was a thought that came to my mind as to why he didn't. Probably thought could be the reason that he's probably nursing an injury that we don't
No,
know.
then why
of
do you
yet.
have him in the sub? That's what we just said.
And
Yeah. It's not like if he's not on the bench doesn't mean he won't be part of the dugout. He'll be there anyway. So, I don't know. But they have that option open. They could promote a Deval Brevis or a Tristan Stubbs.
I mean, if it's Sky on the subs list, unless he's injured, it's
Yeah.
a no-brainer.
Oh, of course, I agree. I'm just saying the option is open.
No option. Sky on the subs, he's in. No other option,
Maybe-
unless he's injured.
Maybe they're just giving him rest, or that is
What rest?
I mean, maybe there's too much workload, or he's.
Oh, there's
He
what?
doesn't
Come
play
on.
rest.
It can't be rest.
this is
If they're
bread and
giving him
butter.
rest, I will shoot the person who's decided to do that.
In fact, the one person who should be rested is the skipper. He's the all format player.
Yeah.
Sky is pretty much at this
He
point.
has rested. To
Yeah.
be fair to him.
And
a few
he-
games this IPL.
No, which?
Yeah, he missed.
The KKR game? No, he didn't miss.
No.
He was,
Yeah.
but he came on from the bench, so he didn't really
but
miss.
so rested, na? I mean, one innings rested.
But he's been advised rest, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunny Ji
Sunny
said
Ji.
that he should consider resting just before the WTC. There's a lot of workload on him.
But that rest is.
Taking a break.
Yeah, but that rest is not physical rest. It wants a mental rest for him.
Also because he's not been firing with the bat. So that rest comes in not because of workload, just to freshen things up and just come back stronger
But
maybe.
you know, the thing is, again, it's a case of mixing formats. I mean, if you look at the test series which was happening before the IPL, Rohit was arguably one of your better batsmen. I don't think you have to worry about him in test cricket.
He got a very good 100 in Nagpur.
Nagpur, oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah, he was. But fell to amazing knuckleball.
Sandeep Sharma.
Who did it better, Sandeep Sharma to Rohit Sharma or Ishant Sharma? All Sharmas, yeah.
So many Sharmas. All Sharma ji ke betes are shining.
Or was it Ishant's knuckleball to
Tewatia.
Tewatia.
The one Sharma, not non-Sharma in this entire model.
I think Ishant. Because he started off normally and then he loaded, then
He changed.
the grip.
No, but it's not how you bowl. I want to talk about the quality of the ball.
Ishant Sharma.
You liked Ishant.
No, I'd say Sandeep. That was something else. Very deceptive. Even Rohit was being beaten all and stuff.
I'll also give it to Sandeep. Also,
Let's do a poll. Can we have a quick poll? Who's bowled the better knuckleball this IPL? Sandeep Sharma or Ishant Sharma? If there was another Sharma who got out instead, they would have been perfect. Yeah. Though the best knuckleball. that I've seen in the IPL was bowled by a certain Varun Aaron. Do you guys remember that knuckle ball that he bowled?
No.
It's an in-swinger. I forget the batsman he got out when he was playing for Rajasthan. And why I say that ball swung, and I'll tell you why it really looked good, because Varun Aaron will always hit the deck trying to bowl fast, and because he was bowling knuckle, which will obviously reduce the speed. Him reducing his speed allowed the ball to swing. Because you need to have slightly slower pace for the ball to swing. So his knuckle ball, which he was actually using as a deceptive ball to deceive the batsman with pace, also ended up swinging because the pace had been reduced. Like swung in so much. Let me see if I can find it.
Was it last year then? Because I think last year he was playing for Gujarat.
Yeah. Before that, Rajasthan. Yeah.
20 or 21 then.
Yep. Let me check
Just
it.
be careful, huh? My ball might just swing.
Targeting me and telling her to be careful. What is this?
Ball might swing. We're talking about swinging knuckle balls.
Please swing around.
It may swing in like 1 meter.
Can we look at see, first thing I tap, there it is. Not for your eyes.
Oh,
Every time.
That looks like a KKR bat.
it is.
Yeah, it's called. See this, Shubman, huh?
So late. Oh dear
Stark.
God. So late.
Yeah. And he became man of the match, I didn't know. Must have been the only match he won man of the match for his 2 wickets.
Quite likely.
2 wickets that he picked up. Can we see comments, please? Let's take a few, if there are any. Yeah. Oh, the poll is on. Who bowled the better knuckleball this season? Ishant is leading. Gargi's horse is leading Shane's.
Even Dale Steyn tweeted and said, I have the best I have seen so far. Best ever ball wicket.
I think it has to do with the way he came in, because that's not something that bowlers usually do, He changed the grip at the last second.
While loading it. Yeah, he did, because he keeps the grip like that. Maybe that is to deceive the batsman, so he doesn't know that he's bowling the knuckleball. But I'm just saying, I'm going to judge the ball based on
the delivery.
Yeah. Rather than that deception of loading in that. Sai Dattu pointed it out. That's why I wanted to see comments. It was to Shubman Gill. You're right. That knuckle ball, that Varun Aaron ball. So, yeah. Akash Bada wants to know, is it true that India are taking Ruturaj, Jaiswal and Sarfraz as substitute? No, they're not all of them. I'm saying they're considering one of them to go as backup. So these are the names that are being discussed, because I don't think they're going to take a call on KL right now. Yeah. They'll wait on. If he's kind of available till even the 11th hour, they'll take him. But if he's not, then probably they will take one of these substitutes. But they have to at least inform these substitutes to be ready.
By the way, KL still hasn't gotten his scans done yet, because there's a lot of swelling that he's still experiencing. So the scans have also been delayed, and they will be happening at a later stage. So you can only perhaps gauge the extent to which he's going to be on the sidelines after those scans are done. And from what we've learnt, they are going to happen in a BCCI monitored area, and BCCI of course keeping a very close eye.
I think they've taken over his treatment.
Yes, so it's going to be at a BCCI medical facility as well.
Oh, that's interesting.
They already, I think, trying to ensure that.
So perhaps franchise is not going to be involved in his injury management. It's the BCCI that has taken over.
And I think if there's that amount of swelling, then it's
I'm sure they're worried, because you're of course looking at the World Test Championship final, and you don't want there to be more injuries and more chopping and changing right towards the end. You're already looking someplace else to fill in for Unatkad. You don't want more injuries in your squad.
Still getting so many comments about Virat versus Gambhir. Fans are still fighting. Anshu Mishra is saying it was Gambhir's fault. I mean, I don't know whose fault it is. I'm not taking any sides. But if you believe it was Gambhir's fault, then...
You do you.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be fault from both sides, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have escalated to the level that it did. That's all I can say. Nobody is a saint, to put it mildly. What? Adam Gilchrist 7 now?
No, back in 2008 when Monkey Gate happened. He
During
said
Monkey
nobody is
Gate.
the same when Sachin was called upon to.
Achha. Don't know how to take that up.
Whole different.
What is our poll result for the moment before we get to our prediction?
One-sided.
Yeah,
Very small sample size.
yeah, but
Votes.
doesn't matter. You lost it.
I didn't lose it. It's still my opinion. I'm entitled to it.
Yeah, but you
Free
lost
country
that.
and all
No,
that.
the horse that you backed lost.
I mean, I'm used to that by now.
Yeah, KKR fan that he is.
Not just KKR fan. Yeah? KKR fan,
Chelsea.
Chelsea fan.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Chelsea fan. Currently, even in Formula One, the horse I'm backing is suffering. Not the prancing one. They always
Yeah.
suffer.
No, not. I mean, they've been suffering last decade or so. No, before that.
That's their suffering. No, I mean when they won it last in 2007, they're like there'll be no more droughts, and then there was a drought.
A very long one.
It's a long one.
Okay, predictions, guys, quickly.
Oy, this is a toughie. This is a real toughie because I think two teams with a pretty strong batting lineup on a very batting friendly pitch. Who's batting first? It's Punjab. I think they'll get about 215. But I think Mumbai will win.
Interesting.
Okay,
The Tim David factor.
yeah, I'll say 220, and I'll come back to this. I'll have to think a little bit.
I'll go with let's say 198, but Mumbai winning.
I'm going 200 and 205 and Punjab winning.
I'll say 220, Mumbai win.
Okay.
Should own a blue dress. Just saying.
Good point.
Okay.
Okay, guys, the poll's done. End it.
And it's
Ashant has won it. See you. Bye bye. Mid innings.